Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Camp Dog Outdoors. I'm Papa Scott, and today we're going to be cooking you some sticky chicken. Yep, stay tuned, we'll show you how it's done. First we're going to need this one funeral home chicken. We're going to need a medium onion, about a quarter cup of tomato sauce, a little bit of vegetable oil. You can use whatever oil you like. Okay, we're going to get these onions cut up and get right back to you. Okay, we got our onions cut up, and now we need to add a little oil to the pot. Not much, just enough to get the bottom wet. Turn this on about medium. Okay, got that done. We got our chicken all cut up. And next thing, it'll be to season it. And years ago, I asked my mom what the secret was to getting her chicken so pretty and brown. And she said, Michelle, you got to put a little bit of sugar in there. So I remembered that. And when I came up with my recipe for Camp Dog seasoning, I made sure I had just a little bit of sugar and dextrose. Dextrose is a natural sweetener from corn, so there's not much sugar in there at all, but it will make this chicken brown pretty. Stand by, you will see. Okay, it looks like our grease is hot and we're ready to start putting some chicken in here. Sure everybody's got a little spot. You want to get a good browning on this. Alright. We're going to give that a minute to start browning. And once it gets going, you want to go real slow with it. You want to brown it real slow, get it good and brown. You don't want it to fall apart, and it won't if you do it right. So hang with me. We'll let that go for a little bit. About 3 minutes into the browning process, and it's putting out a little water, so I'm going to give it time for the water to come out and really get down to browning here in a little bit. So hang in there. And here's the Camp Dog seasoning we're using to season our chicken. Only 8% sodium, no MSG, and gluten-free in our original blend. Okay, once our chicken's nice and brown like we want it to be, we're going to remove it from the pot. Just put it in a bowl on the side. I'll show you what we got down here in the bottom. That's where the magic is at. Alright, I don't know if you can see this, but right down in here. This was going to make your brown gravy. We're going to throw these onions in there. And these onions are going to knock loose some of this, the grimise we call it. French word of the day, grimise. That's, I guess, crumbs, little burnt particles of meat on the bottom of the pot. It's kind of Cajun French, so you can't Google it. Probably won't get the right answer. But that's what we're going to do. Now we can just drop a little bit of ice. Ice in the bottom, you can put a little bit of water, it doesn't matter. But I'll turn the water anyway. I like to put the ice, it's just a little slow release. That'll help take up some of that brown stuff on the bottom there. Get these onions pretty and brown. Then we'll work on getting the chicken back in. We'll put our tomato sauce first and then stir it around in there. And get our chicken back in and let it finish cooking. There you go, it's starting to come loose. Can all dissolve in the gravy. That's where your pretty brown gravy comes in. So it's hard to get that. It's hard to get that without just a little bit of sugar. You usually burn your meat first or fall apart on them. Okay, once we're satisfied our onions are brown enough, everything came loose from the bottom, we're going to add us a little bit of tomato sauce, rinse this with a little water, a little water in there, make a little mess, and just kind of cook that down a little bit. Smell good now? No, this does not make it a Creole dish. The difference between Cajun and Creole is basically tomato sauce, but we're not using that much. And in the sauce piquant, Cajuns use tomato sauce. I don't consider this a sauce piquant because we're just using just a little bit of tomato sauce. It's just to help darken the gravy. And it sort of helps thicken it as well. So we're going to stick with our name, Sticky Chicken. Smothered chicken, whatever you want to call it. Let these onions get a little transparent. And we'll be ready to dump our chicken back in and let it simmer for a little while. Test our gravy. And we'll be ready to put it on some rice. Yes, sir. And here's the Camp Dog seasoning we're using to season our chicken. Only 8% sodium, no MSG, and gluten-free in our original blend. We do love cooking outside, and that's normally what we would be doing today, but weather's just not cooperating. We got rain. It's cold, but we can handle the cold. But I don't like the moisture. Don't like the rain, especially with these cameras and all. So we're inside today, but we'll get y'all some videos soon out in the outdoor kitchen section. So be sure and stay tuned, subscribe if you want to, and you won't miss an episode. Hang with us. And to thicken our gravy, we're going to use this Wonder flour. You can use regular flour, I guess. It just tends to clump up more. You can use cornstarch. There are several things you can use. So just put a little bit. We'll get it stirred in there. We're going to add a little bit of water and get our chicken back in there. Now, many times we add pieces of smoked sausage also to this. It goes well, especially if you have a lot of people. You want to feed more. And got more people, you put more pepper. So make it go further. Alright, this is about where we want it to be. We're going to set our chicken back in there. And add a little more water. Cover it. Put it on low. And kick back for a few minutes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rinse this bowl out, get all the juices in there. Water. Stir it up. I hope you try this dish. Of course, if you don't have Camp Dog seasoning, shame on you. No, just use what you have, use what you like. Add just a little bit of sugar, not a whole lot. You can even put a little bit down in the, sprinkle a little down in the pot, in the grease, before you start frying. That helps also. So we got it. We're going to cover this up, let it simmer for a little while, and come back and check it. Get some rice ready. Okay, so, oh yeah, smelling good here. That's ready for some rice. Just so happen to have a little plate here. Corn on the side. What you think about that? Okay, well that concludes our Camp Dog outdoor cooking segment for today. Sticky chicken. Hope you like it. More videos like this, subscribe, ring the bell. You won't miss an episode. See you next time. May God bless.